What's up, peoples? It's a Terraformer, and let's play some more Mario X World Deluxe, and continuing on the adventures of putting off Ice Town. Hooray! So let's go back up to this fanciful little Sky World sub-town, sub-map in the Warp Zone gallery music of sorts. So of course we have a athletic level going on, so we got cool mushrooms that are neato that I don't know if they're actually in official Nintendo sponsored Mario game, but they do look like they look inspired by, at least. I can hit one of the sorts, one of the two that will lead to not falling into pits, or at least getting rid of a much needed power-up. Because this game, this hack, so these Anakitty style platforms of sorts, let's see if they're like in any good timing in any way. No, they're not, so we could do that and just utterly fail miserably. So let's just wait for this platform to go on its way so I can have a good time in the park of platforming sections. And we got bullets, and we got more bullets, and we got some Koopas that are playing around, friskily hopping about. Got a Goomba up there. We can like play around with him if we actually hit it, and we can get him out of the way, but I actually kind of need you, don't I? So, you go ahead and reset yourself so I can actually get a power-up. Or do that. That was necessary for getting a power-up, not really. Yeah, so now I don't have any bringers of power-up lives. Can I respawn anything? I can respawn a shell dude. Hello there, shell dude. Can I have your shell so I can, make my way onto yonder? Whoa there. Oh dear. Well, that took more struggling than necessary, but you know what? I'm not gonna go through the troubles of getting that, because more likely than not, I'm gonna hit that midpoint and then not be able to continue on. Yes, we have stuff going on that is utterly going on. I have a shell. I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a shell in my hands. It might fight crime in its own little way. We've got another one of these puzzles going on that I can be scared of Mr. Bullet Man. Mr. Bullet Man, you go ahead and fire, and then I can go here and be safe. So, you know, it was all in good times, and good favors, and good cheer. And there's a midpoint. There is a midpoint in here, on the first try. Yeah, right. Take two, by the way. I might have died, somewhere where I was saying about the timing sections, and then I died stupidly like once or twice, and much like that. Much in that fashion. So let's see what's the goings on in this second half that I haven't seen, that I am admitting to you guys that I haven't been showing all my deaths and being honest with myself, but you know, that's okay. It makes the video time that much shorter and maybe more attractive to more viewers. You know, I was trying a little self-promotion yesterday on the forums, and the forums of the Super Mario Worlds. The hacking community of sorts, and you know, it went. I don't know if it got me a view or two, but it could have. I don't know for sure, but we have a jump here. This is a jump, and the jump said hello. And I said hello to that jump with my feet, but they could not get me. I have a feeling that there's a power-up in one of those places, so I'm gonna get my Goomba back on the upper hand side, and then just forget about my troubles and get rid of this guy. Why not? Because he's utterly not important. Let's scroll that guy back off of the ledge. It's not gonna work too well. I'm scared. So we have this guy. He's going to shoot his fireballs. Maybe it's in the other one. I don't know. I should probably use a Goomba to get rid of the scary man of plant life kind. I'm going to, you know, risk my life doing such, but that's okay. I'm going to... Let's just do that. Let's just use you. Let's use you to do that. And let's do this. And do that, and get my power up, get my power up, get my power up. Get my power up! Ergonius! This is not too bad. This is not as bad as the last time I said that word. But, you know, it's Slowdown City, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to say that, the sprite counter limitation thing was not, set properly, probably, or... I don't know, I'd say there was sprite toolage going on of the old kind that caused slowdown, but I haven't seen any custom sprites involved in this territory, so I could be wrong about that. Might be... I'm not, like, the most aficionado hacker dude, but I do know some stuff. I know what caused some stuff in old hackage, and this is a, pretty old hack, so you can forgive its shortcomings and doing stuff on only one death run. So that's pretty neato, and the death was, like, right in the beginning, too, so maybe not even editing that. No, I should not be lazy. I should make my videos as viewable as possible. There's a 1 in that name. I'm not gonna remember this for my making up levels. It's probably like Bridge of Insanity 1. Bridge of I've possibly seen this. No, I haven't. This looks quite new, I must say, and we got these type platforms that I need to raise up and fall and raise and fall, and let's see how this is. Oh, okay, so we have to use conjunction with this guy, so that is going to be the plan, Stan, and we're going to figure this out one way or another. We can do that, and we can do that. Okay, it was a puzzle, and we have another puzzle going on. And that puzzle didn't work out so well because I don't know what's going on over there. Something didn't spawn, so that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to try to remember to grind on 2 lives because grinding on 1 just wasn't working out for me, and I wasn't having a good time, so, you know, I can walk into a Koopa and now begin my life grindage, so hooray. I don't know why I swallowed a fly. Whee! That's how you make that work out. It's a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm going to, you know, try and not have to do that, like, utterly again, hopefully, but, you know, this is going on, there is going ons afoot, and Mr. Guy didn't spawn again, so, oh, there you are. Hello there, Guy. I just had to wait. It was a waiting solution problem type scenario going on. I got this chainsaw that I have to dodge and not that way. So we need to figure out how to dodge chainsaws. So I did not despawn a saw. I thought I did, but I did not. So let's stay all the way to the, like, the left. That was the solution. Cool. Coolios, but I have... Whoa! Silly maneuvers to go on. So that's fine by me, as long as I don't do that. Hooray! I knew that was gonna happen eventually. So I will do that. Yes, I really just did that. That was tricksy maneuvers. That's why I was not speaking. So, oh, we got this. Oh dear, we got this. Like, after that, that is pretty great. What am I even experiencing? Do I fall there? I fall there. Okay, do I hit a switch? Do I go into fuzzy? The first switch is death, by the way. Oh god, this stage. Anna Kitty, what were you thinking? It's like, I know damn well what Anna Kitty was thinking. He's like, I have badass mofo skills, and I really don't care if you don't have those skills. Yep, that's the name of the game. If you can't fight the system, fight the war. Or at least the fuzzy in this case. And to you, I say nuts. And that was where I was supposed to go, now wasn't it? Okay, so I have to do a loop. I have to do a loop that also includes a power-up that I missed. Okay, so now that we've figured out this section, so we just bonk that, and we got hit by a fuzzy. Jesus. This is not going to help me in this situation. I have to turn out my own miracles. Whoa. Oh, hello there, I've seen you before. Oh, end. End, section, end, please. This is ridiculous. Oh dear, this is difficult, and you were not spawned in the right place. That was so fair, oh man! This is a mistake. Can you smell the mistake going on here? But I can get an extra life through coins, so maybe this... Why though? What the fuck? Really? That is borderline impossible. But that time the saw was in an unfair position. God, why are you there? I did it. I did it while it was utterly untimed in any way like that is good. Somehow, I don't know, but I'm still playing, I'm still here. I got past the part that I was stuck on for a little bit, and then I fucked it up. Awesome! Oh, so I cannot do that with the screen scroll. Good to know. Good to know now, like, after playing this so many times. Good to know. God. Oh. But I don't understand why that happened. But then I do that on what I've been doing so far, and by so far I mean I just, oh my god, I did it, and I was even talking like it was the mini. What the fuck? No, that is bullshit. No. Why didn't I just fucking wait? Here pretty casually now. I can lose the shell of progress, and I can just try something that won't work. That was fun. I sure hope this is the winning run again. Like I haven't been saying that about, this is the 4th time going through this spiel that I actually know what I'm doing, have done it, have performed it, and have been outmaneuvered by Chuckles. I hate to break it to you, but I'm showing about 3% of the deaths because I'm not editing all this. I'm deleting a huge chunk. I'm going to take what has been happening recently, my recent progressions of stuff that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it this time. This is the run. This is the time that I'm going to do it. I said hello to that switch. I did not do any silly maneuvers. I am going to do this now. This is happening. This is happening. I'm going to wait for the Chuckles. There is a Chuckles here. He's going to jump. He's going to jump over my head, and I'm going to victor it up. I am so tempted to just end the recording here, because I actually did something. But yeah, that has been what's been going on, and there's a Cooper Towns that is in the way. I'm going to take this extra precautiously slow because, you know, as many hits as I can have is as much helpful as, oh dear. I'm going to do this. I hope it works out for the better. Wow. Wow, that went on screen. It's like I'm so used to not talking now that I just... Oh no, that was what I needed. I needed you to... I hope you respawn, sir. Thank you. Okay, so now that we have a slight correlation of what is going on, I need to do that, and I need to do that, and Chuckles, you're going to be an issue on this train of sorts. That by issue I mean you're dead. Okay. You Chuckles, you are too happy to see me. I am happy to see you, only that I am just glad to be here and not in the first half of the I should have known that was coming. So yes, you are still minding not. I've done this, I have outmaneuvered stuff, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid there is what is going on, what am I seeing? I have no idea the presence of vicinity that is here, that is now, that is, I just changed everything. I hope it was for the better. It could be for the worse, but I am hoping for the better. I am hoping for the latter. I am hoping for a ladder to help me along the ways of Science Town. This looks like Hell Bucket. I'm just going to jump into you, Koopa, because I was like, you know, I want to grind. I wanted to grind so very much so. So, you know, now that I'm not doing utterly completely bonkers shenanigans, I'm actually going to go back to my lovely, and not time-consuming at all farming shenanigans that are involved in this game, because not yet have I seen a vine with vicinity to a bullet generator. Not yet have I seen a vine in the presence of Koopa generator. Not yet have I seen the presence of a bullet generator that is at the level of Mario, so that I can throw a shell at it and it's trapped in and it doesn't have like a thing involved, a pit. It doesn't have one of them, so I don't have to like lose the shell or like jump on it or some crazy shenanigans. And not yet have I just seen a better way to get one-ups, because I haven't seen another one-up in this entire hack. So not yet have I seen the fireball place with the fireballs that is the life farming of Soot and Koopalings involved. And if I jumped there, I would have lost the life that I was grinding up to be. So you know that's not very progressive. If you jump into plant life when you're collecting lives, you're not gonna have a good time. That is one banana phone jump. Guy to have to apologize to, and that happened, of course. So let's find all the places I didn't die to the first time through, so I can go ahead and die to them now. And I panic, because I forget the exact timing of you, but it doesn't really matter. You don't have to be that exact hoo-ah. I did it, but I got scared. I killed Chuckles, but that doesn't really affect me now that I came back here. So I do this, and I slip right off. It's not that bad, but it's very finicky, and Finnick, he does not approve. He is going to, you know, use his, oh, come on, why are you here? He's going to use his trident on me if I don't utterly succeed in life. Hamage, he's just gonna get drunk in the corner, but that's to be expected. Nuts to you. No! God damn it! It's scaresome. I'm going to do this again because it worked out so well the first time. I'm gonna get out of the way of you guy. I'm going to be scared again, because being scared is an often occurrence in this hack. I'm going to go to the left there. I'm going to see some munchers, say hi. I'm going to get scared and just not do anything about it. That was good. I died to that. Back here, once again, for the utter third time. So, I don't know why I'm saying here again. Because, you know, seriously, that changed nothing involving my path, so that's good to know. I have these guys that I died to, of course, because I don't really like that part. I think I'm going to try not to go into that section when I actually get to it again. Saying this like this is the winning run or something. Wait for it 3 times is the name of this game. Oh my god, really? So unless we want dick moves in our face, let's go for this route, which also contains dick moves, by the way, but, you know, it might be a less harsher one that I might be able to actually handle, because it's like, you got munchers there, and you got that, you just kind of gotta ride them, that's okay. I don't know what to say, because, oh, did I just Did I just? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I am scared as all hell, and I think I needed that Chuckles, but hopefully not! I have never spent 2 hours on one level before, but I have now. You know, like, for shits and giggles. For shits and giggles, let's just see what's going on in this level. I make no promises, because if it's anywhere near, there is, oh, okay. I was like, there's nothing going on in this level. I thought, like, let's go home, let's back it up, Mario. There's nothing going on in this level. No, except Super Koopas and other Koopas and Mr. Guy that is, like, just not that all hard in the slightest. We got jumps, but nothing really that is out of the ordinary, I say, precariously close to the beginning. I need to stop saying precariously so much. I should have checked the bottom word, because the bottom word might have had, like, stuff that was of my interest. I have to remember that guy. There's the guy that had, fooled me once, shame on you, fooled me twice, shame on them. So I'm not going to let that happen again. Oh, I remember this level. This level is a level from, possibly from Luigi's Adventure. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a good thing, because it's utterly not, but at least maybe if I could recognize some of the stuff going on, maybe I can, like, hide in a cubby hole of satisfaction and safety. There was a boomerang thrower up there, so I'm glad I didn't go that way. There was no power-up in the last last time I played this level. Why would I think there was one now? An even more insanely difficult hack. There's gonna be guys here, so as I figured, there is utterly no power-ups in this level whatsoever. There's a jump. That is sometimes defined as a jump. I am utterly close quarters combating it up. I didn't wait my turn. There's a midpoint down there. I mean, I guess it was good that I died in that vicinity so that I could see that there actually is a midpoint in this stage and not, like, throwing myself off of cliffs. I'm gonna go grind, but before I do that, safety net. This level, you know, if you know what you're doing, which means you've died at least once, it's not so bad. I say that while falling into a pit, so I should not have even attempted to speak. Always, so there's going to be guys there, and I need to preemptive jump quicker than I was. Preemptive strike. But I am in the way of flames. Good to not know. We're already almost, like at the point of grinding again, and it's like, I feel like I just did that, and it's like, I saw the midpoint, and then I got nowhere near it 20 million times, even though I know, like, some of the traps it up. I have a feeling I know where you hit the power-up, sir, and that's not fair. It's like, I'm not even gonna go look for it, because that's not fair. Okay, preemptive shot you, scroll you guys into off existence. Scroll the screen back, so I'm not an utter cheater. That guy, he is too high up to get me, so I don't have to worry about him. Mr. Lewis, I'm just going to wait for you. I hope you don't mind there. You do mind. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Yes, there's two of them. There's two of the men that try to hit me with their lightning bolts of magicalness. There's going to be flying peons here that are just going to be pretty nasty, but you know, they're not going to be such a bad thing when I have screen scrolling technology. So let's just go over here, get my much-deserved midpoint. Probably fail in the process, but that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't, like, lead me down there, because that's utter bullshit if it does. Ah, you don't start me where I thought you were going to. That is such the kind words of you, and by kind I mean, you know, as kind as you can get in a hack like this. just going to stay here, just going to stay focused, just going to stay moving sometimes. It's pretty great. It's, there's a Chuckles, man. He's got a plan to attack me with his baseballs. I do not like your sports, sir. I don't like many sports, if any. I did not even try to dismay that Chuckles, but he did that on his own, so I'm just gonna rush you guys up. Hope you, do something that I say quite often, because it was used by a French Canadian, first of all, and second of all, that's a mushroom muncher plant, nipped it in the butt. I've seen that section of level design before, sir. Precise environment that I can just do that, and hope for the best, and oh dear god me. Oh god. It's another section like this. Okay, I can somewhat manage to handle these sections like this, because, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm terrible at swimming. That wasn't the correct timing of jumping on that Super Koopa. Goodbye, good sir. I'm glad we had that exchange of phone numbers that, we seem to be establishing a good long-term friendship, and by friendship I mean you're dead, so I will never see your face again. So goodbye. Let's exchange email addresses also, so that I can never fish. That could happen. So, like I was saying, I'm actually quite good at swimming, in real life and in Mario hacks. So, that section to me, why was that level after the level previous? That level previous should be like the last level in any hack. It's a ghost house, so I'm sure it's gonna be shenanigan filled. Why did I keep going? I don't know. It's 2:14 in the recording. I've only been playing 2 minutes and 14 seconds, so there's no problem with me continuing onward, right? Don't worry, this recording is gonna be, like, such drastically smaller than it will be on my ends, basically. I'm not bothering editing this tonight, so I'm sorry if you were excited to see this, that you had no knowledge of me recording, but no knowledge self, you will probably be seeing a video, because it's only like 3 AM right now, so I could always do commentary on a 26-minute video, and then also, like, also have time to render it and upload it. Yeah, for that, no, not happening, sorry. I know you wanted me to collect all those coins there, but when they're precarious filled, no thank you, sir. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to get it through the first room on my first try, with also not taking any hits. Can I get myself a fireball? Oh boy, capes might be needed, but capes were not provided, or at least from what I saw. I mean, there could be capes, like, strewn about that level I just did, but God knows if I can find them, because that would just be utter and sheer madness of trial and error in unsafe danger-eye positioning. This looks familiar. Oh dear, let's just justify my actions using, severe, undermining procedures of telekinetic ability. There's a door here, so I'm going to enter it. Can you midpoint me up? You don't know how to give midpoints. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just going to hide in this little cubby hole so you cannot get me, because I'm not currently tassing, and I don't know how to do the maneuvers of wildlife in hopping into lava. That is entirely too long for no midpoint. I'm gonna go until I run out of lives, basically, and I can already see what this is going to entail, basically, but it didn't look that hard to the point where I'd be dying a lot at sections that I haven't in the past, which was like only one life ago, but one life to live, right? Okay, to the right of which there was coins, so I'm not gonna go up there. I'm gonna stick to the left so that I do not get butterballed into the face, but I can still get butterballed into the face because I did not time myself properly with alignment of Jupiter and Saturn, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, and that other planet that nobody really talks about, but exploded in the year of negative 2063 billion. It was a year that not many people were familiar with. Let's take this path and immediately regret our decisions. But I can't do anything about this. But sir, I could not do anything about that. Lead me to a different room, please. Whoa, I don't like this. I don't like that, because I cannot get that power-up now. That was a power-up of waste. Not really, because I can just kind of do that. I broke your puzzle. I like coins. I like coins. I am now a fan of coins. I better get off here before it utter demises me. So that was the bonus room. That was the room of you went the wrong way. Okay. Good to know. Fair enough. Grind spot? Don't think so, but it is of existence, so I showed it off in its full and utter glory. I don't think there was a power up in here. There was a power up in here. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But that's because your challenge later on is like of the insta-kill variety. So yes, we wait here. We ignore the candlestick below us because really that is of utter no use. And be scared and be scared and be scared a lot, and really for no reason, because this isn't that hard. But this section is. This is a room filled with desire and torment and potobos and yep. Can't get me, can you? You almost did though. So that was severely unsafe. Whee, that was severely unsafe. I tell you what. I don't know if I'm supposed to be rushing or not. It's oh, thank you for not pushing me off there. I was worried. Is this going to be a no-hit wonder, no midpoint shenanigan wonder? This level took me like 20 minutes. I'm disappointed, sir. I'm disappointed, if only because the levels before here were like the severe crazy town of chivality that I died so many times in those levels that I was scared that it glitched out there for a second. Okay, so, like, that was a sufficient amount of progress, I feel, even though, like, I don't know why I kept playing, but I kept playing in jest. I said, haha, Anna Kitty, you will not trick me up with your tomfoolery of insane level design that, I don't know, maybe you're just, like, so super good that you were able to do that, like, easier than the other levels. Can I show off the world map? I can show off this world map. I got Purple Town going down here. There's mushrooms afoot. There's this section over here that has a pipe too. I wonder how many submaps will be activated in this town. I will be leading to a castle that leads to a submap that will lead to, like, probably around there, and then go down here and around the bend we go, and then this will be, like, final town zone, because that right here, I believe, is the end game, or at least close to it, from what I saw on, Mr. Luigi's fan. I'm gonna put a save state here, but I know damn well I'm gonna be loading up, because I think I just saved. I better have just saved, but, yes, this was a terraformer, and this video went hilarious, but I stuck with it, and I am glad to do so.